out there, Slot Car Land? How's everybody doing this fine Sunday? Hope you're all doing well. Today I thought we would finish off our paint project by trimming the lexan body for my BSRT G3 for the Hopac series. And get it all set up and get it on the chassis and everything. I did get the setup block for it, and I picked up some extra long body pins from Wizard. Go visit wizardho.com for all your parts needs. RC will set you up and treat you right there at Wizard. He really knows what he's doing. These are actually extra long, so if you buy the extra long ones, you may have to trim them depending on what car you're using them on, whether you're using them on a Viper or a BSRT or a Wizard, whichever you go. So this is the setup block. I got this, also got this from RC at Wizard. He has them for everything. This body is for, this jig is for a Viper and a BSRT G3, and then he also makes one that fits his chassis, because his chassis are, the side pins are equal height, where if you look at the BSRT cars, and the Viper cars, sometimes they are, one's higher, the back one's higher than the front one. So, now, the other bit of advice: don't paint the body before you put the holes in it. Because I did shadings, I did a pretty good job on it. I'm still not 100% happy with it. But you can't really see anything once you paint the body. So as you can see, it just fits right up inside the body. You make sure it's all the way you want it. And then you can see where the pinholes are on the jig. If I can get the camera to focus. And then you can, after you do that, then you can go paint. You might have to re-prick them after you paint, but they should still be visible on the front side a little bit. You might have to move some paint out of the way once you get it painted to push them through, but it should be good to go after that. So my advice is, before you paint, make sure you put your pinholes in the chassis or in the body before you paint. That's my number one tip on that. I'm saving this because I do have another body. I may do another one for next season or whatnot. But I'm gonna hold on to this because we could use this down the road for that body. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you some tricks. We're gonna get it trimmed, and I'm gonna show you how it's a good way to trim out the wheel wells and everything. And then we're gonna see if we can't get it fitted to my chassis. And I've got a bobby pin, so we can push it in the side of the body once we get it lined up and everything. And I think we'll probably be using my tech block, the smooth side, set the chassis on it, set the body on it, and see if we can't get it all set up. So let me get set up here, I'll get the camera turned around, and we'll start trimming. Alright, so first things we're going to do is we're going to start trimming just the main excess off. There. So now I'm going to cut the back off a little bit here. Which you can make it kind of rough. You can go back and grind that off a little bit with a grind off wheel. Dang it, man, that did the same thing that the other one did. But I think, okay, yeah, it's good. All right, so now for the wheel wells, basically what I did on the other one is I just took and cut a little triangle out of each wheel well for a starting point. And then you're going to take your Dremel with your rounded wheel and just start coming in here. And you can kind of see this, still see the outline of the fender there from when it was. And just kind of go like this. There we go. Kind of just like that. And then if you want, you can take your chassis and we can just set it on here, and you can set the body on there and see if you like the wheel well the way it is. And then if not, you can just continue to work it a little bit until you get it the way you want it. So we're gonna let's kind of do the other side a little bit here. Just keep working it until you get it to where you like the way it looks. We're gonna. You also got to remember, we still might have some trimming to do on the sides and the front here, so you might want to cut it just a little bigger than what you want with the way we currently have it here. Because right now we're just checking the wheel wells. And if you look at the front and you look how high this is through the rear window, through the front window, we do have some trimming still to do to get this body a little lower. Okay, so now that we got the front somewhat set up the way we want it, we're going to come here to the back and we're going to go just like that. Get this cut off just a little. Okay, we need to trim this just a little more. There we go. And we can actually kind of come up here just a little bit. Take a little more out. Alright, now we're going to take the Dremel again, and we're going to work on this wheel well right here. Oh, big chip of paint just came off. Man. Oh well. Okay, now kind of trim the front here. Okay, now I'm gonna come in here a little bit. Gonna bring that a little lower. There we go. That cleaned that up really good. I think we still have some trimming to do on the front. Whoop. Okay, so we're going to have to raise the back up a little bit. So let's see how close we are to this other body. We're kind of close. Front can be trimmed a little more. Give it kind of some buffs here to kind of clean up my cut lines here. Okay, so pretty happy. So I'm going to do something here right now. I'm going to show you guys. So these are the extra long pins. As you can see, they're really, really long. So I am going to step aside here for a little bit and get all these pins cut to the size I need, and then I'll be back. Alright, so now that I got all my pins cut, we're going to start making holes. So I'm going to start to come in from the side. I'm going to get really low here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take the bobby pin. I'm going to find the hole on the front, and I'm just going to poke the hole through so we can put the pin in. Then we'll do the other front, and then we'll do the other. We'll get the height on the rear right, and we'll do the back ones. So you can kind of feel where it's at. And I think I missed that one. Okay, got it that time. Okay. So let's put that in there. And then we'll put a pin in here. Might have to take the body off. To get the pin through. Alright, now let's go over to this side. We might have to do some trimming on the front wheel wells again. Got that one on the first shot. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now, let's do the backs. Nope. Damn it. Kind of had trouble with that one. This is a live and learn thing for me, so I'm learning how to do this. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it might be more advantageous for you to start with the body cleaner and do the pinning first. But this is the first time I've ever raced with lexan bodies. It's the first time I'm ever doing it. So there we go. So all right, there we go. So I'll bring the phone over here for you guys. And there we go. So as you can see, we're a little close on that front, so we're probably going to want to do a little trim in there, make it look a little better. And then there, and then some trimming right in here on this body here on this side and a little more on that side. The first thing though we want to do is we're going to take some Scotch tape, and as you can see, I already did it with this one. Just put the piece of Scotch tape over the top of the pins. That'll keep the pins from popping out. And then another thing you can use is, oh wait, that's not it, is this stuff right here. This clear, transparent, flexible, paintable. This stuff is really good. It doesn't stick really hard. Just put a little dab, a little tiny dab on the pin as you're putting it in the hole, and that'll also keep it from popping the body off as well. So we're going to cut us a piece of tape here, and we're going to cut it in half. And then we've got 2 strips here, and we'll just take and lay it over the body. Might have to trim that front just a little bit. Matter of fact, we'll do that on this side. We'll take this and put it on this side. So let's peel that off a little bit. Maybe cut this a little better. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So that's our lexan body project. Still got some little bit of trimming to do. I got to put it on the track, make sure it's not grinding anywhere. But outside of that, I think it looks really good, and it's going to be a beautiful race car. So let's get the camera returned around here, and we'll close this one out. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you guys have learned a lot for how to do a lexan body. Once again, this was only my, well, third one painting and only my second one doing the trimming on that came out really decent. I did have some issues with the first body I painted. I had some issues on the trimming side of things, but and then I had a little trouble pinning shadings. This one seemed to go a little better. So I keep, just like you guys, I'm still learning, and I just keep on, learning new tricks here and there to make things easier, like the bobby pin and using the tech block, and then of course using this right off the bat is probably going to be a lot of help. But we'll do that down the road. Maybe I'll tinker with it when I paint the other one, and maybe try a few things a little different, and see how it all turns out in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out everything else we do here at Slot Car Crazy, whether it's the shorts on the YouTube channel, whether it's what we do on TikTok, or what we do on Instagram, or what we do at the Facebook group, or what we do at the like page, or what we do at slotcarcrazy.com. Go check everything out. Go check out the merch shop. Buy some merch. That helps us bring more content to you guys. Helps us to be able to travel and race more. Helps us be able to buy more parts and pieces for builds, and buying chassis to do reviews of, and everything else. It all helps out the channel in the long run to help to bring better content for you guys, and bring you more stuff for you guys as well. So don't forget to check it all out. Great stuff there. We're going to be back next week. We're going to finish off. We're going to skip bi-weekly feature car for a week, and we're going to come back and finish off our extraction. We're going to do the fine tuning on this car. We got to do some pickup shoe adjustment. These pickup shoe springs on this car are way too big. We're going to have to see if we can't either cut them, which Elijah did on his. I'm going to take a look at his car and see what he did there, because he did a really good job. He's got a really fast extraction pit kit car, and he cut the pickup shoe springs on it to make it to not have so much shoe tension. So I'm gonna take a look at his and see where he cut his, and we'll have to show you guys how to do that on this car, and get this car up and going, and we'll finally get it on the dyno. We'll finally see what it's gonna do on the dyno, and then we'll even take it to the track with the body we're gonna use on it and see how well it handles. So don't forget to check out everything. Don't forget to have a great week. Don't forget to keep that pin in the slot and the wheels on the downside. Keep racing slot cars, but most of all, keep having fun in the hobby and keep exploring the hobby. Keep exploring everything within the hobby, whether it's the YouTube channels out there, whether it's the like pages out there, whether it's the group pages out there, or whether it's the blogs, which I really didn't see much in, but go check them out. But check it all out. You never know who you're going to run into. You never know who you're going to meet. And don't forget that if you get a chance to go to a race outside of your comfort zone, outside of your regular area, do it, because you get to meet a lot of great people that way. So have a great week. I am out, and we'll catch you guys next week.